Hey guys, Chico here. I've been a little busy. I haven't made any videos in a minute. I got a new car today, and I kind of put my shipbuilding on the back burner. I started fooling around down here, and once I get started doing that, it's like I can't leave. And I bought quite a few cars. I've added some really cool stuff to the collection since the last time that I've actually showed it. So what I was going to do is I got the boxes that a lot of the cars in. I've got more than just the boxes behind me. But what I'm trying to say is that I've got some cool stuff, and I figured I would just walk around and show the new cars. I had to do displays, so to speak, and move stuff around. And then I'll do a review of some of the new cars that I got, especially the one I got today. I got a 71 Charger today. I also have a 69 Super Bee. I've got a Dodge Dart. I just finally got my shaker. I got a 71 CUDA with the shaker. I've got an AAR CUDA that you probably may have seen. Just to name a few, I added the DB5 to my James Brown cars. So how about if I'm gonna grab it and we're gonna walk around. I'll show you some of the boxes I got here, and let's just have some fun for a minute. And let me show you how the room has changed. All right, let's see what we can do here. I've got this on a selfie stick. And I'm gonna walk over here, roll my chair out of the way. So there's my CUDA. That's the McLaren. And you guys seen the Ferrari I got. There's the Charger and the Super Bee, the Dodge Dart, and I believe that's a 67 Malibu down there, Impala. I got the Drag Hearse, and I finally got one of my favorite Oldsmobile cars. I got a little fun fact. With the gas station cars, I never showed these, but these are hookers and pimps. And so I've just kind of lined them up at the truck stop to, because I got homies and all. I never showed those. So they're hard to find if you can find them at all. And of course, this is the gas station case. Up here is, this is Mopars. So we got a Plymouth Superbird here, GTX, and of course the Roadrunner, the GTX Roadrunner, the same. This one is a movie car from Fast and Furious, Roadrunner, and that's a Roadrunner. This was the one Letty drove. There's my Super Bee. I got a couple of 164s up there too. There's the new Charger, and we got the General Lee there. Pull it out and make a little room so you can see her. And this Charger here was in the movie Christine. That's the first Charger there. Up here, now this Challenger is Highway 61, and this one was Ertl. This one is movie correct because it didn't have a passenger side mirror, but I like the way 61 did it, so I wound up getting it. You've seen the CUDA Dragster, and there's the AAR CUDA. That's also Fast and Furious. There's my shaker, finally, and my Dart, and that's a 69 Barracuda, and actually the Barracuda came from the Valiant. There's Boss Hogg's car, Christine, Royal Lance, Imperial, and I think that's a 65 or 66 Dodge I forget which. We got a little Grand National here. Of course, that wasn't in the movies. That's just made up. We got some T-Birds here, 55, 57, 62. And I moved my Pep Boy cars around. So we got the Honda, the Vet, and the Chevy. And you know I love flames, so that's how this came. So I got my truck and I got my lead sled there. And then up there, we have the Nash, the Chrysler, the Pierce Arrow, the Woody. Let's see, we got 1935 Duesenberg. We got an old tow truck there. And then we have gas station cars up there. Down here, I got my fire trucks. And it's a picture when I was in the Bahamas. I was lucky to do that once. These are 143s. I got 18 143s, 124s, 125s, 164s. That is a real Mack Bulldog from Mack Truck. That was a gift to me. That's a 69 AMC 390. And then that's a special Dodge truck there. They've got all kinds of sound systems in it. You got PlayStation in it, super speakers, dub. And there's Dale Earnhardt and all his trophies. And I'm gonna move the camera just a little bit. And there's Scarface back there. Up here in the front, sorry fellas, so we got the A-Team, the Green Hornet, the car. Of course, we got Mad Max. We got a delivery van. The Budweiser truck with got like 30 some wooden beer barrels back there. Dale Earnhardt Jr. And of course Mad Max. There's the other car there. Here is Rat Fink with the Rat Fink, and this is really a gorgeous model. This is a 32 Ford, excuse me, Z28. This is 101. This was made especially for a GM big shot. I forget his name, but they made this because I forget why, but there was something that the engineers were trying to do. So he wouldn't drive nothing but a convertible, so they had this convertible on the production line made for this GM bigwig, and I think things worked out for him. That's my handmade 52 Jaguar. That's my resin Corvette. I believe this is a winner from 24-Hour Le Mans. 2017 Viper. My McLaren that I just got. Resin. My Porsche is resin. And my 65 Malibu. This is really one very gorgeous car. I know I said I wouldn't open them up, but the detail is crazy on that. And so is that Buick Riviera down there. I forget, is that 66, 65, guys? I can't remember right now. Also, I got my Ferrari GT 250 there from 62. Of course, you guys remember my golf cars up here. And can you have too many Mustangs? Well, these Mustangs was when Ford decided to get serious again. This is a 67. Here's a 71 Mark 71 Mark 1 Mustang, 69 Mark 1 Mustang, John Wicks, 429 Mark 1 Mustang. We got Eleanor, 67 GT Mustang. Steve McQueen in his Mustang, I believe that was 302. We've got The Charger, the chase car from Steve McQueen's Bullet. Yeah, there's a little damage on that bumper. And this one is Tom Cruise with Jack Reacher. Movie car, Starsky and Hutch, Fast and the Furious, Smokey and the Bandit, Fast and the Furious. This is one of the cars Paul Walker drove. Another one from Fast and the Furious. There's the Monkees. Animal House. This is Knight Rider. Triple X with Van Diesel. The Mustang. The GTOs before and after. This is the after. That's the before. This is James Bond. Dying. It's I can't remember. This is the one with Halle Berry in it. I'll just go with that for now. That's a Jaguar. Of course, we got the Aston Martin here, and we got the DB5. I'm running so fast. I'm trying to remember everything without stumbling over it. And I made some changes here. So I took the police cars. I moved them around because I wanted to get the Coca-Cola cars. They're so nice. NASCARs, and I'm not going to try and name them all. I do the NASCARs because I just love the artwork on them, and just so happens I ran into some Dale Earnhardt stuff and got it really cheap, so that was pretty cool. And of course, these are my ready-made junkyard cars. You don't have to weather them, you just got to put them up. And then here are some 124s. I actually started out with 124s. So we've got, I believe that's 61, yeah, 61 Indy car. And this is convertible. And like I said, we don't have time to get into all of them. That's a mint car. The Chevy is a mint car. This is a Hertz car. It was the first car that Hertz had started out with. This is Cadzilla from Hot Wheels. And we have a Chevy El Camino, a Merc, a lead sled. There's a lot of detail in that. We got a GTX and a Nova. Some foreign cars back there. We've got a Escort, Porsche, and Porsche. Way back there is a Series 1 Carroll Shelby. We got 3 Vipers there, Countach, Lamborghinis. There's even a Lamborghini police car. I don't know if that's France or what. We got a Bugatti back there, and then a Jaguar, which I just covered up. The Jaguar there. My 125's up here. So tow trucks, pickup trucks. I got my little homies there. And yeah, so we got up here, we've got 73 LD, and that's XTS or something like that, Cadillac. We've got a Ford. I forget what year this is. It's embarrassing not to remember all this stuff. Matter of fact, I'll look at it later, but I know that that's 57, an El Rancho, and a Studebaker, and a bass boat. And I have a bass boat up there because that's me and my bass boat many, many years ago. Like they say, the best time with a boat is when you buy it and when you get rid of it. So I've got UPS up there, and I've got some Scarface and some gas station cars way up top. You've seen them. And of course, you know, I've got the Hess trucks. Now, here's where the police cars, I split them up. So I've got some of them up here. And then we have our Grand National, a Buick GSX, a Buick Boattail, 72 Pontiac Goat, 66 Goat, 66.5 Firebird, 69 Judge, 65 GTO, 60 something Chevelle. I don't. It's either 68. No, yeah, 68 maybe. And that's a 454. We got a Nova. We've got a 67 Camaro. That's from Eleanor. That's from Christine. Split bumper Camaro. These are all new. Malibu, the Impala, and the Caprice, and the car I've always wanted, my 442s. You heard me say that. Well, I finally built my little collection up. I'm very proud of it. So here's a 69, Hearst 69, 72, and this is a 66 Oldsmobile Torino. And you can see that in the 60s, that gold color there, here it is on the Chevy. Here it is on this one. That's my 72 Dragster. Die-cast models wound up being stand-up. I had some problems, so they gave me some money back on this one. And I had to mail my 71 Charger back. I just received that today. So I have to say that they didn't. I sent it back right away, and they sent me another one right away. Die-cast model wholesalers, they're all right in my book. Here's another 69 442, and this one I got off of eBay used, 67 442. This picture has been up on my wall forever. Everybody wanted 200. I finally got this off of eBay for $99 because it didn't have a box. And I thought that was really cool. So down here, once again, we got all our Shelbys. And we've got about 2010, 2013. That's a rental one there. That's probably a 2013 there, maybe a 2010, 2007. Carroll Shelby's. That's his dragster. There's the one for his 85th birthday. This was the last. Well, this Triple X with Iced Tea. This is the Shelby that was in that. But this is not a movie car, although it's identical to it. And Carroll Shelby actually sat in that and wrote that. I saw it on YouTube, so pretty cool. And these are the ones. Of course, he won with that Lamar GT40. So we've got the Daytona, the boat tail, and the GT40 there. I don't want to miss out on my Ghostbusters. So there's two. Slimer and Ghostbusters 1. I've got a little music on. I don't think you can hear it though. So some 164s. I got my Volkswagens down here. All kinds. That one's from Germany that never came to America. This pops up with James Bond, the guns in the back. This little 164 is really cool. It's got some wear and tear on it. It was given to me, and I kind of cherish that. There's my Superbird, but with a bird. And I'm trying to do a little something with foreign cars these days. So there's my Bugatti. I'm not going to try and pronounce that one. TVR. This is a movie car right here. The Leica Hydra. This is Lycan Hydra. This is the one that they jumped in Dubai. And of course, a Beamer, Honda 240Z, and it'll come to me in a minute. We got an Audi, Lamborghini, Ferrari. That's my new Ferrari. That is one of a kind right there. Yeah, everybody knows what that is by now, so that needs no introduction. And Steve McQueen loved Porsches, so there's an Auto Art, Porsche. This one I wanted you to see the engine. The detail on the back is just incredible. And while I was trying to fix it up to show you guys, I kind of broke a little part off of it. I'm very mad at myself, so I'll fix that later. Mercedes. These are some really big 118s back here. Muscle Machines. Muscle Machines are coming back. There's my 442 and Camaro. Of course, the First Vet. This is Auto Art, gorgeous car here. That's a movie car. That's the one from Fast and Furious that they drove off the train in the desert. Yeah, this is 427 Corvette here. And Mako Shark back there. So, of course, we got some Hummers up here. And military and first Hummer here. And we've got the Bronco and Mercedes SUVs. Got my motorcycles up here. And I'm not trying to bore you. I'm just trying to let you see how the room has changed. And got a little something going on up there. And we got some more up there. And we got some more up there. And that just goes on and on and on. Everybody's seen my Fright figures, my Flintstones, the Stooges, a couple of cars down there. There's the La Hesse airplane. As you can see, I still got some boxes. Speed Racer, Batmobiles. There's the new one. It lights up and all, and I'm sure you guys have seen that. I'm going to come over here because this is where I put the rest of the police cars. So we've got Chevy and Fords. Yeah, we got two Chevys, a Ford Cobra, and I guess that's a Charger over there. Of course, we have Philadelphia police car, Paddy Wagon, some more police cars. We have some more down there. And there's some Mack Tool dragsters, some Snap-on display pieces. These are some of the cars I had gotten very early. I was going to spend more time on the older cars, but muscle cars just kept kind of jumping in there. So we've got a Post, Ford and Chevy, and of course the Tucker there, 41 Ford, and I believe it might be 41 Chevy too. I'm pretty sure they're post-war. We got a Buick and a Plymouth, and I believe that's a 48 Cadillac. I'm just going to talk about my Eagles since we won last night. And you guys have seen this before. And yeah, I'm not going to rub it in, but the Eagles are doing good. I'm not going to jinx us. There's my boy Kong up there. You got his buddy Godzilla up there. Desert car. Yeah, you know what that is. I ain't going to tell you. You know what that is. I ain't going to tell you. There's my hearse. There's a little glare on there. And my minis. And these are very special NASCARs to me because they're gold, and I got them a long time ago. One is Ray Charles, and the other is just McDonald's. We've got Elvis Presley, and I've got some Danbury Mint. That's Danbury Mint. That's Hawthorne, and that's Danbury Mint. And I forget who makes the trailers. Just a little something I made up to look interesting. Grandpa's Dracula is being re-released. They were running about $200, You can get them now for around $1.20. I was on the websites last night looking, and they've reissued that, so you guys can get one now. I've had that one for close to 20 years, I bet. I Love Lucy, Fred, Ethel, and Ricky driving over the Brooklyn Bridge on their way to California. And I Love Lucy and Ethel, and one of their many favorite skits, The Chocolate Factory. So that's pretty much it. So here's all these boxes. I got to put them somewhere. And I want to take the time to say thank you. Sorry for jerking. Just want to say thank you for spending a little bit of time with me in the room. I forgot about over here. These are my Hess trucks, and the Hess Minis are up there. I forgot to even bring that up. I have a little tribute out here to my early Chevys. There's a Nomad 57, and Cruising with the Oldies right there. Old Guys Rule 57 up there. My man cave here. You know, just let me take a second. I was a certified mechanic, and this is me right there working with this fellow here. And I used to do a little teaching. And some of my 164 trucks here, out here in the hall. And I get a little shot going this way, you can see this. And then in the bathroom here, my powder room, I've got my Texaco planes and some 143 scale models, along with all the new mini Hesses that came out. As you can see, here's some more of my 164s, and they're pretty cool. So we'll head back down the hall. Got to show you my Eagle entrance. And so that's it for right now. Give me a second here. I don't know if I'm too close. I'm holding it, but I just want to say thanks, everybody. I really enjoy my modeling, and I hope you found this interesting. So with that, I will do my reviews and talk to you later. Chico, peace out.